Hallöchen you guys, how are you guys doing today? So today I'm gonna show you the things I've decluttered out of those parts of my collection that aren't as interesting, I guess, like powders, concealers, primers, all of those things. I just went through my collection and did this on my own, and at the end I will try to make a makeup inventory and show you some things and a makeup collection at the end of the year, so you'll see what I kept in the end. So it's a bit easier, I guess, for me as well. So I have this full beutel bag, this full bag of things I am decluttering. So I'm gonna just randomly grab in there, and the first thing is the Bare Minerals matte foundation in light 08. First of all, this is too matte on my skin, and second of all, the shade doesn't match at all. I have like this very extreme demarcation line and it oxidizes on my skin, so there's no point. It doesn't work for me at all. Then I'm decluttering this Illamasqua foundation primer, the Hydra Veil. I could use this up, it's a mini, but I've learned over the last few weeks that I don't want to spend time with things that I don't like, that don't do anything for me, that just don't give me joy. Why would I do that? Back in the day, I would read books I hated just to finish them, because I thought this is how you should do it. And now I'm like, life's too short for that. So life's too short to use this one up. I didn't like it. The consistency was weird and was like a jelly consistency. It just wasn't for me. A couple concealers. The Revolution Conceal and Define. This is too pink for me. This is C5. It's too pink for me and it doesn't look good on my under eyes. Then the two Maybelline ones, the Super Stay and the Instant Age Rewind, it's called in English, I think. Those don't do anything for me. I know this is a cult favorite, but for me it doesn't work. So why would I keep it just because it's a cult favorite? I don't think so. Then I have three other powders, all translucent powders. This is the Sexy Mama from the Balm. I got this in a subscription box. I think it was the Tribe Beauty box I wanted to try out, and this was in it. I've never used it. Don't need it. The Catrice Prime and Fine mattifying powder. I like this, but I prefer, now that I'm not wearing foundation, I prefer a powder with a bit of coverage, so I can blend the concealer in with my skin a bit more, that it doesn't look like there is concealer and there's basically nothing. So they blend a bit better. So translucent powders aren't really working, so I'm also decluttering the Essence All About Matte Fixing powder. Don't need them. Then a primer I don't need anymore, because also I don't wear foundation anymore. This is the Essence Prime and Last Daily Diaries Mattifying Priming Gel. I don't need a mattifying primer anymore, because when I only use powders and primer and everything, I don't mind if I get shiny throughout the day, because there's no separation and creasing in the lines. So this did great under foundations, but with concealer and powder this doesn't do anything for me, so why. Same with the Lov Perfectitude 3-in-1 Matte and Fix Spray. The mister is super fine. I really like the mister of it, but I don't need a mattifying skin mist anymore. I just don't. I like a bit of a dew now that I don't wear foundation, so pointless. Then another primer, but for the eyes. This is the eye foundation from Catrice. I decided I only want to use primers for the eyes with coverage. I used this one when I used to set my eyelid with a bone-colored eyeshadow, but these days I don't do that anymore. I usually keep my primer tacky, so yeah, I don't want this anymore. And then the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This looks crap on me, so why keep it? I have just a couple of things still. The Essence Make Me Brow. This is too light for me. This is in soft brownie brows. This is just too light. I used to like it in the summer because it could lighten my brow hairs a bit to match my highlights, but nah. The the Climax Mascara, the Sephora Outrageous Volume. I'm basically decluttering all my mascaras because they're overdue. I'm sorry. They're overdue because basically the Catrice Lashes to Kill, the Ico Lash Alert Mini Mascara, the Too Faced Better Than Sex, the YSL The Shock, and also the Monsieur Big. Then I knew that this was happening. Then I decluttered some liquid eyeshadows. Those are the liquid metals from Catrice. I had California Creamin', Champagne Shower, and Daily Dose of Rose. If I want a metallic shadow, then I'm using a metallic foil shadow. I don't need an actual cream shadow for that. Then I decluttered the Essence Metal Shock eyeshadow in Total Eclipse. I have two other colors, but this doesn't do anything for me, so I don't like it. It's a dark base and it's very sheer, so it shears out the eyeshadow underneath, and I didn't like that. And also the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Emerald Gaze. It's too dark. It was a gift with purchase, so I didn't even buy this one. So, and the last things are two brow products. No, there are some other things as well. Two brow products is the Essence Super Last 24 Eyebrow Pomade Pencil. This dried out on me, just like the Total Temptation Maybelline Brow Definer. So both dried up on me completely. And then the mini mascara from Tarte, the Tarte Tartist mascara, completely dried out. I will get rid of this Nude Beach eyeshadow from the Balm and Bootylicious, and this Meech and Mia single shadow, which I also got somewhere in a box. And last but not least, the NYX Professional Makeup No Filter Finishing Powder in porcelain. On over foundation it looked good. Over primer with nothing underneath, just with primer, it doesn't look that good, so it can go. It can go. So those are the things that I could declutter very easily. And the other things I'm decluttering will be more interesting, I think. So this is it. I will see you guys in the next video, and until then, stay cool. I hope you guys are doing well, and we'll see each other again. So bye.